Yes friends, as part of this session I am going to make you guys understand about filters concept as part of the Tableau desktop. What is there in these filters concept, and let us see how many types of filters are there. Actually, honestly speaking, we can tell n number of types of filters are available in Tableau desktop. It depends upon the analysis. It depends upon the technical thing. You can tell, normally we put how many types of filters, means one is normal level filter or context level filter, and other one is a quick filter. But if you do analysis, you can come across different types of filters, that is a data source level filter, context level filter, cell level filter, and context level filter. Whatever the types of filters it is there, it doesn't matter to us, but we have to understand them technically. We have to understand the concept that is going to help us as part of our development projects, right? But that is what the main intention. We have to understand the concept. It is not how many types of filters are available. Okay, now let us understand the concept technically. Okay, so honestly speaking, let me put, actually we are having normal filter, quick filter, and context level filter. But let me take cell level filter also. It is according to me. If you guys are convenient with this, you can go, or else you can go to the standards which you can find over Google. Okay, it depends on you. But according to the project's development, this normal filter, quick level filter, and quick filter, cell filter are not going to be used a lot. Of course you are going to use them not oftenly, but this context filter is very helpful to us. We have to understand what is the hidden thing here. How we have to understand this context filter? It is so simple. In all these levels of filters, the filtering is going to apply on the data source independently, whereas this context filter is going to get applied based on the prior filtering. That is, it is a dependent filter. It is a dependent filtering. Okay, we are going to understand that one from the scratch, no need to worry. Okay, now so let me go for the practical things. What is this normal filtering? Okay, even I can put this normal filter as for data source level filter. Okay, you can put, even you can get as part of this quick filter, you can see the normal filter also. It doesn't matter to us, but you have to understand the concept technically. It is very important to us. Okay, and the terminology, that's very important. That is the naming conventions. Okay, now even I can call this one as data source level filter also. Okay, it doesn't matter guys, it doesn't matter, but the concept and the logical things always matters to us. Okay, now let us go directly for the practicals. No need to spend much time like a dumb person. Okay, I am going to show you the practicals directly. Okay, now let me go for data source level filter, or that can be called as the normal filter also. Why I am calling that one as the normal filter? Let me make you guys aware of that one. So first go to the data source level. See what is here. The important point is if you apply a filter at data source level, that will be applicable for all the worksheets, in which and all the worksheets you are using a particular dimension element or measure element from the data source level. That is, it is going to be common for all the worksheets in which dimension element and the data measure elements you are using as part of that particular data source. Okay, try to understand this statement. Okay, now let me show to you the data source level filter or normal filter. This, okay, you can just go for this edit data source filter. Okay, now here you have to add a particular dimension element or a measure element on which you have to apply the filter. Okay, now let me take continent. Let us understand the concept first. Okay, now in this here I am just not checking any of the continent names. This under what dimension element values, right? Now let me select only Asia. Now what is this exclude? Exclude means what guys? We are omitting, we are eliminating that particular dimension element from our analysis. That is what the filter, right? Now here how many I checked? I checked only Asia. What is this exclude? This particular symbol, that is I didn't this unchecked represents the exclude. You can just check it over here. How many are unchecked? 5 are unchecked. So these 5 unchecked will get eliminated from our analysis. And if I put this continent at a row shelf here, now we should view only Asia. Let us check it that whether it's going to work or not. Press OK. That upside, you can just check it here, only Asia, it keeps only Asia. Okay, now select OK. Now let me drag and put continent at rows. You have to see only, that is we should only visualize Asia. of course. This is what, and this is what the data source level filter. And let me show one thing. Data source level filter is common for all the worksheets, right? Let me show to you. Now we are going for the new worksheet. Okay, what is this button? According to the naming conventions, we have discussed about it as part of that session. Okay, if you are not feeling comfort in it, please guys go and refer that one, so that it will be very clear to you. Now let me go for continent and drag and put it at a row shelf. So which do we see all the continent elements, that is values? No, we are not going to see. Why? Because we have applied the filtering at data source level. In that data source level, what we have done, we have made unable to see only Asia, not remaining continents. Okay, how? See, even you can apply this one in different way also. You just check all. Okay, and here you just check exclude, so everything will get exclude, and only Asia will not get exclude, it will get include. In this way also you can perform. Guys, it is analysis, it is a type of logic. Try to understand what it depends upon this exclude, check and uncheck. Now if I do uncheck this one, now which thing is going to get disabled, that is which thing is going to get filter, Asia is going to get filter. Why? Because exclude means here uncheck, so only unchecked dimension element values will be they are getting filter from our analysis. Now if I do all, and if I do exclude, and if I do Asia, okay, now all this checked, because checked is getting exclude. Okay, now what is the checked here? Africa, Australia, Europe, North America, South America are all excluded things. Okay, those are the things, that is the dimension element values which are getting excluded. Okay, it's very important guys, try to focus, pure logic thing. Okay, now let me put okay, whatever we have done earlier, the same thing, but I have done it in reverse way. Instead of unchecking that one, I have checked it. Okay, the concept is same, logic is same. Okay, now that is, the logic is different but the concept is same. Okay, now let me click OK, and this is what our second worksheet, right? Now let me drag and put continent at row shelf. Let us see how many dimension element values are going to enable to us. Only one, that is Asia, right? You can just check it over here. Okay, only Asia. Even you can go for sheet 3. Okay, just drag and put that continent, only Asia must be there. You can do for this n number of things, because it is common for all the worksheets guys. That's it. This is what a data source level filter. This is what the data source level filter. Now let us do one small example. Okay, now let us do one small example. I want top 2 continents based on sales. Okay, I want only top 2 continents based on sales. It is simple. Okay, it is so simple. Okay, so let me put all of them. Okay, I'm not going to exclude any of them. Okay, let me click. See, in excluded, what I did, I unchecked. Do I uncheck any of the dimension element values? No, I didn't do uncheck, so no element is going to get filtered. Okay, this is what the logic. Try to understand this one. Now click OK. Okay, you can just check it here. Immediately the change was there at workspace or at the graph area to us. Okay, now what we are going to do here is, now we are going to display top 2 sales, top 2 continents based on sales. Top 2 continents based on sales. What we have to do here, it is so simple guys. Just go for see, as I said here, see, at the time of applying data source filter, you can just check it here. I have selected continent, right? Just check it, this one, continent. 1 minute. Okay, continent, is that right? Edit. You can just check it here. Filter continent. Here what we are seeing here, general, wildcard, condition, top. This and all the options which are as part of applying the data source level filter. Now that's why I call this one also as normal filter. Now let me show that thing same to you, the same window to you. Okay, now just go to the row shelf, and just here you can see one of the small option which is getting enabled to us. Just click on that and you just apply filter. The same window has been opened. That's why we can call that one as a normal filter, can be called as what, data source level filter also. It is my naming convention, it depends on you. Okay, it depends on you. Okay, try to understand these things. Now what I want top 2 continents based on sales. Okay, I want only top 2 continents based off sales. See guys, here what is this general means? It is going to show, it is, it is something like a general filtering. Which dimension elements you want to get filter. Okay, or else based on some numeric values, if you want to get filter your dimension element values, that is wildcard means that is contains that is if a particular dimension element is containing a character, based on that you have to filter. Okay, this is what contains, starts with, ends with, exactly matches. Okay, and what is this condition means? You can write the conditions here. You can go for the fields here. What we have done here, see, 1 minute, let me go for top, and so that it will be very clear for you based on this condition. Okay, now here we are going to select what? Top and bottom, that is top 2 continents based on sales, and bottom 2 continents, that is the least continents having sales, that is least 2 continents which are having the sales. Okay, that's also very important, but honestly we go with only top 2 continents with sales for our understanding. Okay, now you can just check it here, based on which measure element we are filtering these dimension element values, based on measure element called as sales. You can go for anything like profit, everything. Okay, and here you can use any aggregation or total things. Okay, now you can go for anything, that is the aggregation things, based on median, average, sum, totals, anything you can go. It depends upon the requirement, but here we are going to understand the concept. That is what the main thing. Okay, that is the logic things we are going to understand here. Now let me apply and click OK. You can just check it here. Asia and North America are having highest sales. Let us check it. Let us cross verify that one. Continent, just drag continent at rows. 1 minute, just select continent and drop it at rows, and just select sales and drop it at columns. Just sort them. Yes, Asia and North America are having the top 2 sales, that is top 1 is Asia, other one is the North America. You can just check it here. Asia and North America has been selected as our wanted data, that is we are restricting unwanted data. That is what the data source level filtering. Okay, now let us go for other filter, that is called as the normal level filter, right? What is normal level filter? See here. Okay, normal level filter can also be called as data source level filter, right? Here we have went for that particular thing, right? It is called as normal level filter, right? That is here condition. Here I have applied what? Top 2 sales based, top 2 dimension elements, that is top 2 continent values. This is very important guys. This is going to act as an indicator for us on which we are applying the filter, based on which, based on measure elements we are applying filters for dimension elements, that is the continent. Okay, it's very very important. Try to use your brains, then only you can get all these things. Now let me put none and apply. Okay, now nothing has been applied, no filter has been applied. Okay, now how we can use this condition means, you can go for here. See here sales, right? Now if we want top 2 things. Okay, now here you can write the condition. Here we can write the condition. What is the top 2 sales here? See, what is the top 2 sales? Here it is 10 millions, right? If the sales which are greater than 10 millions, but you have to be very good in the measure values, because being as a technical person, you have to know some of the data. I know what is the top 2 sales for, top 2 sales values here, it is greater than 10 millions. Now how to use that? Based on condition. Okay, based on condition. Let me go for that one. By field, I am just writing one condition, greater than or equals to 10 millions. Okay, now we should get the same answer, right? 10 millions. 1 2 3 1 2 3. Okay, 10 millions. Okay, now even you can give what? Minimum range, and also you can give maximum range. Okay, it is meaningless here to be used. Okay, and also you can filter that by using by formula also. But about this formula we are going to discuss, not filtering in calculated field, we are going to discuss the functions which are very very important to us, that is as part of the calculated field session. Okay, no need to worry about that. Now let me apply. Okay, now how many records should get filtered as part of our workspace? How many things, how many continent dimension element continent should get filter? Only Asia and North America, right? Let us check it. You can just check it over here. But here we are not using what option? Top option. We are using condition option. In that we are using which thing? That is the formula, right? Not formula, by condition, right? That is what this. Try to understand. That is what this by field, and I have applied this particular thing. You can even write some conditions, okay? I mean formulas. There are n number of formulas. You can go for this one according to the date, logical thing. N number of formulas are there, guys. About all these formulas we are going to see. Not in detail. Actually, these things are very simple, but we are going to discuss about these functions related to date, and other thing is like logical thing. This aggregate, this users things and all are related to admin thing, okay? This and all very easy, but understanding this date and logical things are very complex thing as part of this Tableau desktop. If you guys are having a little prior knowledge in logical things and in part of data, then it will be very great helpful to you. No need to worry, a great here, okay? Now let me go for this particular other filtering, okay? Now let me just put cancel. Now here, as I said here, let me go for edit data source level, this thing. Now as I said, data source level is also what? Normal level filter, right? Or normal filter. Let me click this one, so that what we are going to see, the same option when I do this thing. When I click this one, the same thing, that is general wildcard condition top, we are going to see. Let me make you guys aware of that one. Let me click on this one, click this and click this one, okay? Now edit. You can just check it here. That's why normal filter is also called as data source level filter, according to me. Guys, if you feel convenient, then you can go according to this. Otherwise, you can go on your way. Nobody is restricting you guys, okay? Now, let me click cancel and let us go for other thing. As I said, data source level filter is common for all the worksheets, right? And now, let me go for other level filter, that is quick filter. Before going to that one, let me go for the cell filter. What is the cell filter? Now if I drag and drop this continent option from these filters shelf, we are not going to apply any filter. That is, we are asking Tableau to not apply any filter. So let me drag out this one, so that we are going to see all the continents values as part of this header label. This and all called as headers, okay? Now let me drag it out. Let me drag it out, or else let me go remove option. Okay, you can just check it over here, the same thing, okay? Now what is quick filter? Quick filter is also the exact thing. Guys, honestly speaking, these filters and all are very simple, but understanding context level filter is very something like a complex things. You have to put your brains a little here, okay? Now let me go for this thing, that is quick filter, and I am going to show you in quick filter how many options are there, how to use them, okay? Let me put this continent at filters, okay? Now we are going to see this normal level filter. Let me put cancel, okay? Now 1 minute, continent, and put just okay. Now this was here. Now just click on this option and go for show filter, that is show quick filter, or else you can go for just go for here, okay? You can just go for here also. Just go here, show filter, just click show quick filter. That is also a quick filter. Here at quick filter, the values, whatever the filter you are applying will get changed dynamically. That is at data source level or at some other levels. Only data source level we are not applying the filter here. We are applying the filter dynamically. These filters are going to get dynamically affect. That is, now if I do Africa unselect, Africa won't get selected. That is what the dynamic here, okay? If I do select all will get select. That's very important. And here it is not this show, quick filter is not that's it, still is there. Let me talk about this one. Honestly, we can give this type of filters for clients or for the customers who are using our dashboards, because if they want to analyze the data based on their requirements, it depends, right? Because there might requirement to us according to the development, and if they want to analyze the data, they will be using some other type of filters, right? Let us give some options to them. And also here we are applying filters, right? And also you can give n number of options for them at the time of filtering. That is by using these parameters. We are going to discuss about these parameters also in detail. No need to worry, okay? Now let us talk about these filter options, that is quick filter options. this is going to show more or few values. Okay, it doesn't have any much impact here. Okay, now what is this? It is the search value. Here you can just put a word and you can find. It is just like a find thing. Okay, just if you put just Asia, it is going to give that, Asia. Okay, now you can just select it. Nothing great in these particular options. It is just like the find options as we find in notepad. Okay, now let me go for other options. This is what the drop down thing. Here we are having n number of options. Let me make you guys aware of that one. Okay, it is so simple, but try to bear for 2 to 3 minutes so that it will be very easy for you guys to cope up with me. Okay, now edit filter. If you do edit filter, means the same thing whatever we have seen as part of normal filter, the same thing it will get enabled to us. Nothing great in this one. Okay, let me close this one and let me go for other option. Okay, that is remove filter, means this filter will get removed. Okay, now let me show to you that's it, it has been removed. Let me make that one once again enable. Okay, now we are going to see the other options as part of this particular quick filter. Okay, what and all those. Okay, what and all those, like apply to worksheets. Guys, it's very important. As I said earlier, data source level filter will be common for all the worksheets, right? You can restrict this filter for how many number of worksheets. Whatever the filter you are applying for this particular current worksheet, you can even apply those filters for other worksheets also. It depends. Now we are seeing only this worksheet, right? Only for this worksheet, right? Now let me take these things. Okay, now let us go for this option. Now you can just go here, selected worksheets. Now you can even just go and give the worksheets. Okay, now you can even select worksheet 2. Okay, why we are not seeing sheet 3, sheet 4? Why? Because we didn't put any dimension element at row shelf and measure element at column shelf. Okay, that's why it is not showing to us. In sheet 2 we are having a part of a dimension element. Now let me put this continent at row shelf. Okay, now okay, let it be. Let me remove this, and now you just check it over here. Let me go for the sheet 1 and let me go for this option. Sheet 3 should get enabled there, right? Let me make you guys aware of that one. Okay, now you can just check it here. Sheet 3 has been enabled. Why? Because it is containing some of the dimension elements as part of work area, that is workspace. Okay, try to understand, guys. Try to use your brains. Okay, now you can do apply that one. Okay, it's not an issue to us. Now let me apply this sheet 2 and sheet 3. Okay, now here I am just unselecting all of them. Okay, nothing has been selected. Now we applied the same quick filter for sheet 2 and sheet 3 also, right? Now if I go for sheet 2, nothing should be there, right? Let us check it. Nothing was there here. Now if you go for sheet 3, nothing should be there, right? Earlier what was there here? We didn't even, continents was there here, right? Continents was there here. So try to use your brain. Okay, it is very simple. Okay, now let us go for other option. Now let us go for the other option. Format quick filter. Format quick filter in the sense, guys, here this is called as the body, and where these options are visualizing to us, that is let me show to you with practical things. It will be very clear to you. Now you can just check it here. It is alignment from the left. Now let me give to the right. So and let me give the color as this color, and let us check it. Okay, now let us check it how it is going to get reflect here. Now 1 minute, let me apply them. Okay, apply them once again. You can just you can just check it over here. It has been everything has been changing here, right? That is what called as the body things. This entire thing is called as body thing. Okay, and now you can align even those things, guys. You can align even those. You can align them. It comes. Okay, you can just try it. It works. Okay, nothing great in these things. Okay, now if I do 1 minute, let me go for Okay, border these things you can check it, it's nothing great in all these things. Okay, now let me give this color and let me clear this pin. That is formatting is what guys, erasing the customized things. We are going for the reset, that is the default things. Now let me do clear, everything has been cleared, it is set to the default properties. Okay, that is what the formatting quick filters, nothing great in this one. Okay, and no concept even in this to get discussed to us. Okay, now let me go for customize means guys, these and all called as a type of filters guys. Okay, this is single value list, drop down list. Now if I do select a single value list means see, you can just over check here, it is like a radio button. If I do select one of the option means it is going to enable other options. Let me make you guys aware of this one. Okay, now Africa has been selected. Now if I do select Asia, only Asia will get select. You can just check it here, no other. See, if I want to select even Australia, it is not going to select even Asia and Australia, it is going to select only one particular dimension element value, that is one option. It is called as something like single list. Okay, single list filter. Okay, single value list. Okay,